Hi there.
Buenas noches.
We're here to make our verses video, and today we are going to be reviewing Bon Jovi, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
So this was my pick, and this is my record. Here's the inner sleeve. And here's the vinyl itself. Custom labels. So I'll go ahead and say, start it with, I enjoyed this record thoroughly, all the way through. I've never heard the whole thing all the way through. Of course, I've heard the singles off of here, but I'd never heard the whole album as a whole. And I really, really enjoyed...
That's me cleaning up my pocket.
Oh. I thought that was the cat. I really, really enjoyed listening to this album. It reminded me of Fahrenheit. So,
the album, 78 degrees. 7,800
Fahrenheit,
degrees.
yes.
Why is that? Because Slippery When Wet was before that one.
I know, I don't know, the songs just reminded me of that, and like they should have maybe been off of that album. I don't know.
But I think they could have had a better album cover.
Yeah, the album cover is
I don't like any of their album covers. All their album covers are boring.
A little boring. But
in the 80s, nobody cared about that.
Off of this album, of course I love all the singles. Bad Medicine, Lay Your Hands on Me, Living in Sin. I Was Made for... No, that's Kiss. I'll Be There For You. Born to Be My Baby. I loved all those songs. The song on here, Homebound Train, the beginning of it made me think of Richie Valens, because in the beginning of the movie La Bamba, which is about Richie Valens, it had that same kind of track, guitar track. So it made me think of that. But as far as I could see, all the songs were fairly good. And I really enjoyed it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I used to play this record a lot. Back when I had cassettes. This one and Slippery When Wet. But I think I had their first 5 on cassette. And this one had, 5 singles on it? Which was probably one of the few albums in the 80s that had that many singles. It was not just videos, but hit singles, I guess. What's that noise?
Somebody outside.
Oh. What was the question?
What do you think?
I like Bon Jovi's early stuff. So anything they did at this point, I would like, and I did listen to, and I did have. Bought on CD, have on vinyl. But they're not the same band anymore.
Yeah, we were discussing how they changed.
They're not, I don't know, they don't even sound like, I mean, I'd like to, and I might do this now that I think about it, hear some recent footage of them doing the older songs and see if they sound like they did on the album or not. I mean, I have some home videos that I bought, on the Crush tour and whatever the last one was I bought. And Richie Sambora was still with them then, and that was, I'm trying to think what album that would have been, I'm not sure, and they still sounded good then. I know John Bon Jovi takes care of himself and his voice and stuff, so his voice is fine, but as far as their new material or the new stuff they put out since It's My Life was on Crush. That was the last, what I would consider Bon Jovi, the way I like Bon Jovi to sound. They had a couple songs after that was okay, but this album was one of their best albums, this one and probably Slippery When Wet. Although Keep the Faith is a really good album. So yeah, like it, love it, want some more of it.
What's your favorite song?
Well, see, I've said this, I said this in our podcast about Kiss videos. It's like when I see singles, I associate the song with the video. So if I like the video more, it makes me like the song more. And then when I listen to the song, I see the video in my head, which I think a lot of people that grew up with MTV, you're just geared that way. So I say, based on that, I say, Lay Your Hands on Me, because I like the video the best. It's the best video representation of them. Although I'll Be There For You was played to death on MTV. A lot of these were. So probably
Medicine was played every 5 seconds.
It was. But I mean, see, I'm going by the video in my head. So I'd say Lay Your Hands on Me based on the visual. But as far as song-wise, I'd say my favorites would probably be either Born to Be My Baby or I'll Be There For You, probably.
I'd have to say I'll Be There For You is probably my favorite song off of here. It runs a close second to that would probably be Bad Medicine or Lay Your Hands on Me.
See, out of all the singles that was on this album, and this is just the radio station I remember, the only one I ever heard on the radio was I'll Be There For You. I don't remember hearing any of the other ones on the radio at the time.
Although I do really like that Living in Sin song. I really do like that song.
That video was banned on MTV.
If you really listen to the lyrics to that song, it is so true. Which kind of got us into a conversation when we were listening to this about how people determine what is sin. But we won't get into that here. But it'd
be a long video if we got into that.
It raised a conversation between us. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. At the time this was put out, Doc McGee was the manager of the band, and pretty much any band that Doc McGee managed, I liked.
And it's said produced by, engineered and mixed by Bob Rock, which he later went on to do Metallica's Black Album. And then it also says produced by Bruce Fairbairn, which I'm trying to think. He was pretty popular for doing. I don't remember who he did after that, but anyway, I'd seen Bob Rock. It's like, Metallica got their biggest hit album with Bob Rock from the Black Album, and I don't know, did he ever produce any Motley Crue albums? Who produced Motley Crue albums? Because who produced Dr. Feelgood? Was that Mutt Lange?
I don't recall.
Because I remember, and this is off subject, but I remember Metallica saying that they heard Dr. Feelgood and they wanted that sound. Even though they wasn't fans of Metallica or Motley Crue, they wanted that. Whoever produced that, they wanted them to produce that.
I've seen them say that before, yeah.
And I want to say it was Bob Rock based on that.
It might have been, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Anybody out there know that? Leave a comment.
So, overall, I'd give this probably an 8.
I'd probably give it like a 9, and if we was reviewing Slippery When Wet, I'd give it a 10. Give Slippery When Wet a 10 because, to me, this one is a little more grown-up Bon Jovi. And, they did a lot of touring, did a lot of recording. They experienced a lot in the year or two that Slippery When Wet was out. So they have matured a little bit on this one.
Well, my favorite Bon Jovi is their first one.
Really? See, I don't think it has as many standout tracks. First 2 albums, I don't think has as many standout tracks as the next 2 albums did. Singles, and, of course, the popularity was different, too. But, of course, Runaway on the first album is one of their best songs.
That's their best song ever.
One of their best songs they've ever done.
In my opinion, anyway. But, so, that's all we've got for this video. If you've never heard this album, which I can't imagine, but I mean, I've never heard it, the whole thing, so until now. So, but if you've
Which
never,
is hardly how's that
I
happen?
know, I don't know. If you've never listened to this whole album, I command you to do so. And if you don't have it, purchase it. It's a great album. If you like Bon Jovi, you'll like this. It is the older Bon Jovi sound, and when I say that,
80s.
it's the 80s sound. It's the more
Heavy metal
rock sound.
Hair metal is what they call it now. I hate that term, but that's what people identify.
Hair metal,
they
heavy
know,
metal, whatever you want to call it.
When you say hair metal, they know what that is now.
So if you like that kind of thing, I definitely recommend this album. Next time on Versus, we'll be doing...
We're going to review next time my pick, Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
All right. Now that's some stuff right there. That's going to be a long video.
It was a toss-up between that and something else that I almost said.
Well,
I'll save that for another time.
Save it for another time. All right. So next time will be Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful spring day. And we will see you next time on Versus. Check out our other videos. Thanks for subscribing. And comment below. Next time.